Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight.
Hi guys, welcome back to Mia's Life. Today I'm going to be showing you how I done these mermaidish nails, this mermaid makeup and this mermaid hairstyle. And this is going to be super cool. Literally, we're going to be having a mermaid themed makeover. So let's get on to the video. The first thing we're going to do for this mermaid look is we're going to do the makeup. So I've actually got everything laid down here and I've written down everything I need to do on this piece of paper. So I've been very organized this morning. What you're going to need to do is just tie back your hair, and then I'm just going to put my fringe to the side. And basically now you just need to do like your normal makeup look. So I'm just going to be putting some concealer on and curling my eyelashes. You can put on your foundation now. So I'm just going to go ahead and put my concealer on. I'm going to use the viewfinder as my little mirror. So I've done my concealer and now I'm going to curl my eyelashes. Right, that's one eye done. Now I need to do this eye. Now this is the product that you need for this mermaid makeup look, and it's this Lottie Mermaid Glow highlighter palette, and we're going to be using this for eyeshadow and highlighter, so it's pretty important. What you're going to need to do is just open that, and I'm going to be using this makeup brush. I'm going to get this orange here, just going to use a bit of that, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up quite close and show you guys. I'm just going to put this in the corner here and a bit down there, like that. So in this like creasy bit, I'm not sure what you call it, but like here. And just a bit down here as well. I'll do that on the other eye now. If any of you guys have a fringe, don't you find your fringe a bit annoying when you're doing your makeup? I'm gonna get this blue here. I'm just gonna go in the corners a bit and under here a bit. Under eye, and I'm gonna just put a bit there. Now I need to do that on the other eye. So now we're going to grab some of this green and we're just going to get it with this biggish kind of brush, and we're just going to put this like pretty much in the middle of our eyelid, so like on the main part of the eyelid. It's kind of difficult to do with the viewfinder, sorry guys. Now we're going to do the other eye. So now we're going to get the little angling brush again, and we're going to get some of the yellow, and what we're going to do with this is we're just going to get it about here, so it kind of merges with the green. Go slightly in your creases in this corner bit here as well. So now we're going to get some gold, and what we're going to do with this is we're just going to go in the crease and just merge it with that blue underneath your eye. And a bit here as well, just to blend it with that yellow. So now you've done like the main part of your eyeshadow, you're going to get the green again, and what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of go up here with it and just kind of blend it into the green, into your crease a bit. Oh, and guys, sorry if I'm going a bit fast. You can always like rewind and pause if you're following along. Now I want to get this kind of smallish brush, but it's not quite an angling brush, and you want to get this silver here, and we're just kind of going to do just slightly on top of the green, just a bit up here, and we're just going to put a bit underneath here as well. This is kind of like not very visible, it's just a bit like glitter. So now I'm going to blend it just a little bit, and this doesn't really need blending very much. Right, so now we've done our eyes, we just need to put on some mascara, and this is just going to like make your eyes look even more standing out, and I feel like this mermaid look is really cool. I don't really do much with my eyeshadow much, so this is like a nice change, and it's really mermaidish and bluey and green and gorgeous. And you can just use any old mascara that you have, like your favorite mascara. This is my favorite mascara, and it's by Natural Collection, and it's just a brownie black. So I'm going to put this on. I've got my mascara on and all my eyes are done. Now we need to move on to the highlighter. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get my nice little pink blusher, and this is by Lottie, and it's the Blush Crush, and it's just a nice little light pink. You can use whatever blusher you have. I'm just trying to find my blush brush. Right, so I'm not going to be putting any bronzer on, but if you want to put some bronzer on, then be free to. But instead of actually putting bronzer on, I'm actually going to be putting on the gold here. So I actually am kind of putting on bronzer. So I'm just going to put that on in the usual places you put on bronzer. But I'm actually using an eyeshadow brush, which is probably a bit weird. So now I've done my bronzer, I'm going to do my highlighter. And I'm actually going to be doing a bit of all different colours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be getting yellow for my nose, for my bridge of my nose, and for my chin. And you can also do it on your forehead, except for I don't need to do my forehead because I've got a fringe. I'm going to put this yellow on my nose. So now I'm actually going to get my green again. I'm going to use this for highlight underneath like my eyebrows. Now I'm just going to do the last thing, and I'm just going to do my lips, and I'm just using this nice little like pink, and this is by Barry M. And feel free to go all out and wear blue lips or green lips, but I feel like I can't pull that off, so I'm just going to be wearing a nice like pink-ish. It's kind of like a mermaid colour, but it's not especially mermaid-ish. Right, so that's all your mermaid-ish makeup. Now we just need to move on to our hair. So now we're going to do the mermaid-ish hair, and this is going to be quite easy. Basically, what you're going to need for it is your brush. I actually use two brushes, one for my fringe here and just a normal brush for my lengths. And then you're going to need two little plastic bubbles here. I've got two green ones, but if you can find clear ones, then you're brilliant. But I feel like if you can't, then get blue or green, because they're really mermaidish colours. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to brush through my hair, make sure there's no knots. Now this is going to be a really easy hairstyle to do, though it is going to take quite a while, because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting a little section of hair here, and then we're going to be fish braiding it, and then we're going to fish braid the whole entire hair. The reason why we're doing a fishtail braid is because it looks way more mermaidish than just a normal braid, though it does take a lot longer, so we better get cracking. So I'm just going to grab a section of hair here, and then I'm going to fishtail braid it. And if you don't know how to fishtail braid, there's going to be loads of tutorials on YouTube. Right guys, so I've done my little braid. Now I just need to get my green hairband and do it up. And this actually took me ages. It took me way longer than I thought it was going to be. It took me about like 20 minutes, seriously. So when you do this hairstyle, just make sure you have a lot of time. So now I'm just going to put my hair behind me, and I'm just going to do all my hair into one big fishtail braid, including this little bit. And this is like, and this will give it like a nice little pattern inside the fishtail. If you guys can like unpermanently dye your hair like green or blue, any mermaid colour, that would just make this look even more better and amazing. Right, so now it's starting to get a bit longer. I'm just going to start like plaiting it and turn it into a side fishtail now. Right guys, I am now going to do up my hair, but unfortunately my green one snapped and I can't find any more green ones, so I'm just going to use a yellow one instead. And as you probably can tell, at the moment my fishtail is quite tight, so I'm just going to go ahead and loosen that a bit, and it just makes this hairstyle look a bit casual and a bit more mermaidish, because I feel like a loose fishtail looks way more better than a tight fishtail. Also, like, it makes your hair look thicker, which is a bonus. And as you can see, the little plait looks really cool, and it just adds a like nice little touch to the braid. And this hairstyle is for longer hair, and I'm just now going to pull out a few little bits on the side here. It just makes it look a bit more casual. and I'm just gonna brush my fringe a bit so it's just a bit more like puffed up. So now I just need to do my nails. So what I'm going to be using for my nails is I'm just going to be painting them this nice, I'm going to be using these two Barry M nail polishes. So I'm going to be using this nice like turquoise jelly high shine nail paint, so just from their normal range. I've also got this nail polish from their quick dry range, and the reason why I chose it is because it's a nice like sparkly bluey purple. Well, I'm not sure if it's blue or purple, it's kind of like in the middle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be painting all my nails with this colour, and then I'm going to be getting this sparkly one and then just painting over like my index finger. And sorry guys, as you probably can tell, I am not the best at doing my nails. The left hand is okay because obviously I paint it with my right hand, but when it comes to this hand, it's horrible. So now I'm going to be painting the index finger of each finger with this like blue one, and I think it's just like a glitter layer over the top. Well, that's what it says on the back. I don't know if it's going to change the colour, that's why I'm only doing it on the index finger. Also, it just looks like a nice little pattern. If you are advanced enough at doing your nails, if you're good enough at doing your nails, you can do some nail art as well. Okay, so this does kind of change the colour a bit. Still really pretty. I thought it was just going to be purple, but it's blue. Uh-oh, time for the left hand. The right hand, I mean. Perfect. Now that's my nails done, my hair done, and my makeup done. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I think that you guys should definitely try out this mermaid look, hair, makeup, and nail look. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye guys, love you. Mwah.